I'm ballin'. Top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin', ballin', ballin'.
Yeah. Get it. Look how we winning, huh? Oh, you wear your feelings like you mad, but I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, huh? Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, huh? I ain't got no time for janky business and critics, huh? BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, huh? We can't spend no time after he reaches spinning limit. Tripping, penny pinching, I need a big percentage, yeah. Okay, let's get it, huh? Where I'm out this swamp, I'm treat mine like they rent it, huh? They was don't be, cause even night and they be switching up. Ain't free, I gotta. Okay, let's get it, huh? New vacated Cali, scouting off intuition. Cause I need a bag and a new bag to put up in it, huh? When try to without a bag, I get offended, huh? Talking bad, but act like fans have been my mention. Okay, let's get it, huh? And he start dissing. Getting to the chicken, my runners all need a ribbon. You know I gotta get it, I'm really different, yeah. Okay, let's get it, Look how we win it, Oh, you wear your feelings.
Great choice.
Like
That's a difference maker.
I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, I ain't got no time for janky business. Critics, BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, We can't spend no time after he reaches spinning limit. Tripping, penny pinch.
If the call about some paper, then I pick up on the first ring. Talk about a bag, no, I'm on the first team. I bust a check, Bentley on my neck. I can't around with no not commanding no respect. Real G, I got some code about me. I hang with that I shouldn't. Cause they the ones that showed me love before I started. With these wins, I'm John Wooden. Built myself a cushion cause I'm tired of all these lames with this capping and this woofing about my business. Student tired dripping. Jordan type of alpha, but you always need a pippin'. My brother fit description and my cousins do too. We learned the hard way. Not on YouTube, I'm official as a whistle. Realness in my tissue. Family buttoned up, you can still get your issue. I'm more the type to never let it go than be forgetful. Well, the only thing I wish you, I hope they don't dismiss you.
Okay, let's get it, Look how we win it, Oh, you wear your feelings like you mad, I'm with it. I'm on my suit and tie, and that mean I'm about my business, Pull up, make a racket with all these diamonds in my tennis. Okay, let's get it, I ain't got no time for janky business and critics, BOA with runners never knock me off my pivot, We can't spend no time after he reaches spinning limit. Tripping, penny pinching, I need a big percentage.
I just like the sound.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dolly though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't with nothing, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they boy, that ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You gon' tryna toe to toe. Trench kid, gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never. Power Jim them is ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. Through to everything I did is really.
You know when he's gonna dunk on you because like that's one thing I started to figure out. Mike, I said, oh, he can get a 1-2 boom up in the air dunk. I just enjoyed it so much watching him and Scotty play. But Michael was just, I mean, not that many people just like average 32 points a game for like almost 10 years in a row and won a scoring title, especially in that era. That's insane. But I think Micah has really inspired a lot of people, man. As far as like.
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. MP is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. Got a hand on it. And from where we sit, Rookie of the Year is MP's to lose. He's the definitive favorite at this point.
Well, the body of work he's put together speaks for itself. Fantastic start to his career, and he has silenced his doubters all season long.
Shooting for Houston, Jones. 1 shot.
That's good from Jones. With all the fan support MP has now, it's easy to forget how tough it was for him at the beginning.
Yeah, think about this. Booed on draft night, a hostile home crowd early on. That's all in the past now. He's endeared himself to the fans and the whole community.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And that one misses. Good on the second one.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Şengün. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jones, the pass to Şengün. Back to Jones. And they call an illegal screen here.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick ones here.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Chris, he's checked in for Şengün. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Up top, Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's Jones. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
For 3, Robinson. It's rebounded by Memphis. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Back to Jones. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The shot no good. Green with the defensive effort. Rockets trail. Outside Jones. Outside for Green. Morant against Jones. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Morant. The offensive rebound. And that one good.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant, over Jones. Jones grabs the board. The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Smith passes to Jones. The steal. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And here's Jackson. Here's Conchar. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And he lobs it up top.
Saw his teammate with a pass. To the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
So Memphis going with an almost entire... Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Brooks are the guard set for him, and it's Batum in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Double team on Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Jones. He had 34 points in the win against Golden State. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Brooks with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Count that one. Morant's got 5 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now here's Morant. He had 34 points in the win against Dallas.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Second chance effort. Adams. Blocked. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Morant. He's got 5. With the teardrop. Here's Adams. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He ended up with 34 points and was on point from deep. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Chris has checked in. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Batum. Counted from distance. Batum's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now a timeout called by Houston.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Well, Houston's shooting around 50% of the game so far. Jones from outside. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Jones against Morant. Jones, the pass to Robinson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Finished off the break. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Pass to Chris. Got a piece of it. Morant with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Robinson with a steal. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Jones' shot is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Morant. Chris pulls down the board. Chris has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Robinson passes to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Jackson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Robinson with a steal. Jones, the pass to Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Batum against Jones. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Timeout. Jones has got 11.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Timeout called. Memphis. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Steven Adams getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
35.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. We've got Smith, Green out there with MP. Then it's Duncan Robinson.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Here's Conchar. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Adams. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That's good from Jones. Şengün checked in for the Rockets.
Jones at the line.
And he makes both free throws. Now Morant. He has 7. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jones with some nice D. To the paint. And stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run for the finish. Oh, hey! How about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo. What a dunk, BA.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
There's Jackson with the 3, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got his 2nd basket on the night.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Here's Jones. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. Jones with the block. And he's able to get it back. Brooks with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Robinson, and that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has gotten his second bucket.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
Jones finds Robinson. Outside Jones. Back to Şengün. Outside Jones. From behind the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. But I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Chris, he's checked in for Şengün. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Now here's Morant, defended by Jones. Brooks against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Free throw line jumper. Here's Jackson. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Smith passes to Jones. This one for 3. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jones. Green, the pass to Smith. Yep, count it.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Smith passes to Jones. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Smith. Back to Jones. Here's Smith to the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, the swat by Adams.
A fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Conchar. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tate's checked in for Robinson. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, that's about as...
The Rockets trail. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Got it. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
MP way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Jones has got 14 points now in the second half. And here's Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Conchar. Now here's Morant. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Adams, the pass to Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. On the wing, Jones. Pounded by Morant. Oh, Adams with the block.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. But what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Morant, no good. The Rockets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And stolen by Jones. Outside Morant. Puts it up from 12. And he hits the jumper. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
Pass to Green. Back to Jones. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Green picks him up. Baseline try. Second shot opportunity. Jackson can't get it to go. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Smith, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Morant, defended by Jones. Pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Timeout called. Houston.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Brooks, he's checked in for Jones. Jones against Morant. Smith right side. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Jones taking 2 shots.
Jones hits them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And that one's good. Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
Tell you what, when you start locking it down at the line, usually good things tend to happen.
Jones from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Jones has got 30.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Conchar. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jones against Moran. Tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Second personal foul. 15-5.
First one falls for him.
John Moran. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Moran against Jones. The three on target from range. Jones has got 36 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Brooks, the pass to Moran. 5 to shoot. Adams up top. The shot from the low post is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. Jones has got 39.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, it might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing it.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Steven Adams.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. So far, he's happy with their play, but he wants to prevent any kind of a letdown. He told the team, stay aggressive. Don't play not to lose. We want to push the action and try to break their spirit.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Jones' shot is good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Brooks. Şengün against Adams. From deep, Moran. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Green. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
Jones misses. And here are the Grizzlies now. At one point, they led by 16. Moran against Jones. Outside Moran. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
I just like the sound.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dolly though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't with nothing, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they boy, the ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You going trying toe to toe. Trench kid. Gotta run it up. Everything in my lose.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. Through to everything I did is really no flogging. All my been going up, no dodging. And I'ma keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Trench cake, little on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beat, stop siding. Say you try to run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real course, they be on that funny stuff. Rigid money, my wrist me on. I done came way too far, I can't it up. I got be honest with us. Hearing her walk inside, I be know the haters mad, they got enough of us. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. Oh, love me, I run it up. What up, you gonna tell me my money? I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Double up, run it up, Lamborghini with the got them bands and I'm flexing, hold my muscle up. I'ma stand on the business when it's time to I get paper in the morning when I'm waking up. Make my put my rats in the wall, now it's growing rust. Diamond chain get this swinging, they know it's us. They know it's me. Pinky ring get this singing like Jodeci. Double R and it came with a notary. I see stars, I'm a star like it's supposed to be. Only way I can go to sleep. When my needed me about 100p. Paddock on my wrist, a masterpiece. Put some diamonds on her and some double C. I'm up, kicking my like I won the World Cup. Kick it. Baby girl need a crush. Hunters keep coming, you know that's a must. If you talking money, then we can discuss.
Run it out, 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 run it out.
This is like way before anybody's time, right? What Michael was doing. Michael was sitting there doing things like emphasis, like, and these kids gonna really go at awe to see how this guy played and how he persevered. And it's the fact that when he dunked on somebody, I mean, literally, he probably dunked on everybody in the league, pretty much. Didn't even blink an eye. Get ready, kids. You're gonna see some really, really magical stuff from Michael Jordan. I hope you guys enjoyed, man, you know.
Got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack, and this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Martin is out there with Smith. And it's Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Jones in at the one. Now here's Jones. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Martin.
Assist from
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Mitchell. Okoro kicks to Garland. Here's Okoro. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the Rockets pull it in. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Mitchell. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Now, here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. Headshot off. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into. Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does. All due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
The pass to Şengün. Back to Jones. Down low. And there's Green on the assist by Jones.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Garland against Jones. Passes it to Mitchell. Wide open look. And Jones pulls it down.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Can't connect from short range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Poke loose. To the paint. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Okoro. Garland against Jones. And he comes up with the deuce. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic execution with the floater. Garland is just a fearless scorer.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets. Good on the second free throw.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the balance for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Jones against Garland. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played,
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Şengün finds Jones. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Stevens is checked in. The Rockets trail. So on the floor for Houston. Jones is out there with Jalen Green. And it's Smith. And there's Chris. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was dominant. He added 33 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Garland. After the made shot from Jones. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Garland. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
And it's Jones with the ball for Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell wide open. Offline with his three. Outside, Jones. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Back to Jones. It's stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Green. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's tipped. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes in. Jones has got 11 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And the pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Martin's checked in for Houston. Now here's Jones. 11 points in the game. Martin, the pass to Jones. Inside. Here's Şengün. Back to Jones. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Passes to Şengün. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Here's Okoro. Smith with the defensive effort. Rockets shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. And he makes the first. Şengün hits them both. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end. They are just killing them on the interior.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Brooklyn. Jones dishes to Green. Jones finds Green. Kicks it out to Jones. Martin trying to free himself up, and it's Jones, that time on the assist by Green.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Garland. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Stolen by Garland. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending, and it's Mitchell missing. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside for Martin. Back to Jones. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And so Houston again turning it over.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
For the Cavaliers, Stevens is checked in. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Mitchell. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland.
44. Your Cavaliers Houston team. Okay, everyone.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Okoro kicks to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. He's good with the little jumper in close. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
On the basket by Jones.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Şengün with the bucket. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Garland against Jones. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
It's trailed by 13. Jones, the pass to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
That free throw, no good.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Outside, Jones. Outside, Martin. Back to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 18 points in the game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Misses from short range.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green.
It is impressive how Green can sink shots after contact. Great body control for a player his size.
And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Houston. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Garland with the bucket.
Good for a couple of goals per game. Garland 7 from 3.
Here's Jones. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Jones has got 7 points for the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mitchell outside. Okoro with it, working on Smith. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Green is out there with Jones, and it's Martin in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Allen's shot is off.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Houston moving it around. Here's Jones. Pass to Şengün. Back to Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. There's Garland, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Jones, the pass to Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. What he's made the most of.
Allen passes to Mobley. Stolen by Martin. Jones with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Smith.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Mobley trying to free himself up.
Şengün, his first, 2nd team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For your Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Jones. Stolen by Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Jones. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. To the inside. Here's Okoro.
Jalen Green, his first, 3rd team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
No good on the free throw.
Okoro. At at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Here's Jones, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Here's Garland, picks one up. That free throw, no good.
Jones at the line for 2.
You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Okoro. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Jones. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Allen passes to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Doubled by Smith. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a jump ball.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Green dishes to Jones, and then Jones with the jam.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Over Şengün. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
His first, second team foul.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. There's the pass to Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Houston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Jones. That one off the back iron and out. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one made. And Jones sends it down. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And the Rockets making a change here. Chris has checked in. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland from downtown. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Mobley kicks to Garland from outside the arc. He can't get that one, so Houston will take it the other way. Outside, Green. Martin dishes to Jones. There's the lob to the hoop and finished off by Martin.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Mobley, and the layup is good.
Wow, you can see Mobley just growing over time, accepting these responsibilities in this big moment.
Timeout called the Rockets. It's tied at 89. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Darius Garland.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor. You gotta give Chris props there. Although he's young, he isn't afraid of the moment.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them. So it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Jones taps for two. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic LU jam. Great game for him. Double-double tonight. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Jones for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oh, they get it back, and Allen slams it in.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy, and Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Jones in the post, guarded by Garland. And against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Jones, one shot.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Not only ties it up with the hoop, but puts them in front now with the free throw. That could be the play of the game if they come out on top.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.D. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Jones with it. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Repeat on their way. Get on your feet and get wild. Come on, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mitchell. It counts. And the foul. That's on Jalen Green.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year. And that's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's Garland, gets one up. He drops the first one. That narrows the gap to 1.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
To the wing right side. Feeds it to Mobley. And Jones sends it back. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. From past the arc. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports.
All right, y'all, bring it in, bring it in. Hey, come on, come on, come on. What you got for us, Captain? Hey, yo. Creeping down the...
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've got Jones, Alperen Şengün out there with Martin. And it's Smith, and it's Green in at the 2 spot. Back to Garland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Fires for 3, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Jones. Jones has got 39. Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Floats one. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen trying to break free. Mobley misses. And for Houston, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul. Shooting for Houston.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Floats one up. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mark and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul. The line for the Rockets. Kenyon Martin Jr. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. The Cavaliers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Yeah, I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Second team foul. At the line for Cleveland.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want you guys attacking like he did there.
Garland against Jones. Down low, here's Martin. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 4.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And here is Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots.
At the line,
one guy who will make you pay.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a 1-possession game.
Here's Jones. Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:05 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Good. 13 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shot.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 3. 51 seconds left to play in the first overtime. with possession here. It's a three-point game. Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Jalen Green.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Mitchell drops them both. And it's Jones with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It falls!
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And it's denied. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. It's in!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
The wide open look here for Garland. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
His second 14 foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So Houston wins it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.